What's up, guys? It's Ricky with Rapscallion Gaming coming at you with some more Halo 4 gameplay. What you're looking at in the background is a Killing Frenzy I got on Parallax and some Ricochet customs. But if you guys do want to play with myself, Major, Sev, and anybody else, feel free to hit us up on Xbox Live. We talk about our gamer tags all the time. Mine is Rapscallion. All the vowels are numbers. I've actually got it in my description below, so feel free to add me. I think my friends list is actually full right now, but send me a message saying something like YouTube or anything like that, so that way I know you're from YouTube, and we can definitely play some customs or just wrecks and fools in matchmaking. So, without further ado, this is kind of a short commentary today, and I'm going to go ahead and get into the meat and bones of today's commentary, and it's going to be about the Halo Waypoint Bulletin. There's really two main things that I want to cover. There's a couple more things that I really didn't find all that interesting, but the first of which is a Team Slayer CSR reset that I kind of touched on a little bit last commentary, and I do apologize. Whenever I was discussing it, I kind of made it sound like it was going to be a complete and total CSR reset on all of our playlists, but it's only going to be in Team Slayer. And what they're actually going to do is, rather than Team Slayer being an individual CSR, it's going to be team-based now. So that actually means that CSR is going to go up a lot slower, which for YouTubers such as myself is great, because it's going to mean that we're going to have lower CSR, which means worse players for the most part, which means awesome gameplays for you guys to enjoy. So that's really fun. It definitely could be a nightmare for people who are trying to get that CSR 50 and everything, especially because they also are saying that they're going to be resetting this from time to time. Just so they say it's going to be in a predictable pattern, but don't really go into much more detail as far as that goes. But personally, I think this is a great idea from a YouTuber standpoint. But while reading this, I kind of had a question in the back of my head. If the CSR is going to be resetting from time to time, is that going to take out your guys' drive to want to be better at Team Slayer, to get those higher ranks, or to try to get that CSR 50? Because even if you do work your way up and get that cool little 50 CSR emblem, it's only going to be stripped away from you in a predictable pattern, quote unquote. So, I mean, does CSR even really matter to you guys? I honestly think that CSR can be a hindrance at times, because it takes away from the ability to have fun with the game at times. Because the CSR is going to match you up with people. Basically, like, if you go try-hard mode, it's going to match you up with try-hards. So there is no just kind of playing casually with CSR. Don't get me wrong, I definitely enjoy playing some competitive games while online, but I also like to play some casual, just run around pub stomping type of games as well. And with CSR, the way that it's structured as of right now, pretty much if you do good in a game, you just shoot yourself in the foot, essentially. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Are you excited about the CSR reset, or are you a little bit more kind of peeved because you got your 50 or your high rank and now that's going to be taken away from you? I'm very interested to see what your thoughts are on that, guys. Moving along here to the second topic that I wanted to discuss for today's topic. Oh, before we do though, actually, keep a lookout for the Killing Frenzy. And look who I get it on here, Mr. Modest Major. Isn't that swell? So yeah, the next gameplay is going to be a Killing Frenzy I get real quick here on Hikau. So in my last video, we talked a little bit about Shotgun Ricochet, the winner of the last community poll for the Gametype that was going to be in the Forge community playlist for Ricochet. And 343 has actually just announced 3 more options of game types that we're going to be able to play and choose on the multi-team playlist that's going to be making a return. So the 3 options we have are Multi-Regicide, King Snipers, and Rock and Rail. Let's start things off here with Rock and Rail. Now, Rock and Rail, I'm not a big fan of, simply because I play on Bumper Jumper. What I do whenever I play this game type is I'll actually swap over to the default settings, so that way I can use the bumpers in order to use the jetpack and the thumbstick at the same time. Because as you guys all know, using jetpack on Bumper Jumper is a pain, because you got to hold down X button, and that you got to do like a weird claw thing to get anywhere with that. But that does sound pretty cool. I can definitely see that being a popular choice. Team King Snipers, this is Modest Major's choice. We were discussing that a little while earlier today. He did make a good point. Team King Snipers, there's never been an objective-based sniper game type ever in Halo. And this would actually be really interesting, and I'm really between this, Team King Snipers, and Multi-Regicide. Now, I'm leaning towards towards multi-regicide because it was more like VIP, a game type that was in Halo 3. One of my favorite ones that I really didn't honestly get to play all that often, but with multi-team, it sounds so fun. Like I can see ourselves like playing on a drift, like trying to work out who should be the king or who should be the one to try and get other regicides or protect ours. But the question is, which one do you guys think you're going to choose? Let me know in the comments below. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Rapscallion!